Assalamualaikum guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Get Driving Experience. First of all, like and subscribe my YouTube channel. If you like my videos, then share it more and more. In this video I will tell you about how to provide explanations during driving. So guys, press the bell icon button for more updates. Let's start the videos. Give your students an explanation of any task you set. This lets them know why they should or should not be doing something. It could also help your students drive absorb more of the lesson. As the drivers get more experience, start asking them to explain what they should be doing instead of instructing them. For example, you are approaching a red light, you walk them through the steps to stop at the spotlight. Let off the accelerator when the light changes, gently applies the brakes. Add pressure until you come to a stop. Hold the brake until it's the time to safely move forward. When they understand the steps, you can flip the roles and ask them to describe what they are doing at the next and red light. This encourages the student to think about their next step as they relay the information to you. Most drivers make some mistakes when driving, especially new drivers. You can help keep a new driver safer on the road by letting them make simple mistakes when you are teaching them. This gives your students a chance to work through why they made the mistakes without the pressures of the busy road or highway. Find an empty road or parking lots and ask the driver to complete some driving tasks such as practicing changing lanes. Let them complete the task without instruction. Carefully watch for common mistakes the driver might make, such as forgetting to lock over their shoulders. For executing the task, stop the car and have a quick discussion on the task. Ask them what they thought they did it correctly, how they think the task want, and what changes they would make. Suggest improvements and points out mistakes is in a respectful and encouraging tone. The road is not always going to be the same as an empty parking lot. It's important to expose your students to as many real world during situations as possible. The more they encounter during practice, the easier it becomes to handle more situations. New situation when they are driving on their own. Make a list of practical driving situation most drivers face and go over how to handle each one. Let your students gain practical experience for each one. If possible, the next time for example, plan and impromptu lessons in a quiet street and let them get used to driving in poor weather. Some common driving situations you might want to emulate include getting pulled over by the police officers, being in a collision with another car, or an animal driving in a bad weather, driving at night, including when you use your high and low beams, driving in a rural areas versus you populated areas, learning for the parallel park. Following the rules of the road is not only responsibility as the driving. You should include practical car related tips and skills as a part of your driving lessons. Once your students is more advanced, spend some time each lesson learning a new skills that does goes along with having a driver license. Your students should feel confident they can diagnose basic dashboard lights, fuel up at the gas stations, air up our tires, and perform basic care maintenance such as checking the oil. Whether you are teaching a teenager or an adult who learning to drive for the first time, to the key successful learning lesson is taking things at the students may be ready to hit the highway after a few lessons, while others may needs to spend a lot of time on the basic. If you listen to your students and encourage them with a positive attitude. And thank you guys for watching my videos.